Welcome back to Angler Carl. Now, just before this video starts, I do want to get a few things out the way first. So the first thing is, if you hear a bit of background noise and wind, I am working on getting a microphone for this phone, as it is a new phone and it has a different connection. So I have been looking at different microphones. I'm hoping that if I order one, it'll come tomorrow. And there is a slight breeze today, so if you do hear that in the background, I do apologise. I'll try my best to edit that so it sounds as good as it can. And another thing as well, everyone, and I thought I'd announce this on this video, is I have finally bought myself a cheap car. I saw a car at a very good price and I bought it, so I'm finally back on the road, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. I just had to get one back because I do feel very restricted in what I can do. We'll be going to a new venue this week and filming some awesome videos down there. I'm really looking forward to it and I hope you lot are as well. So get subscribed for new videos every single week. It's free of charge, it doesn't cost you a penny. And like I said, thank you everyone for the support. I'm really excited to tell you guys this news. Like I said, I went, looked at it, got it, nice cheap thing that'll get me around the different lakes so we can film more amazing content. So make sure you please support the channel just by subscribing, that's enough. With all that babbling out the way, a lot of people have been asking me about this rod, what I've got, and today I'm going to do a review on it, and that is the Preston Dura Carp rod. Now, I am extremely impressed with this rod. I'm going to get price out the way first. The average price of this is around £49.99. I do currently have another rod out on an alarm, so if I do look in that direction, you lot know why. The Preston Dura Carp feed, now these haven't been out too long. I think they came out last year if I'm not mistaken, and I am so impressed, everyone. I will be reviewing the reel at some point, but for now I'm just going to review the rod for you lot. I'm going to go over one negative that I've noticed whilst I've been using this rod, and I think apart from that everything else is pretty good. Where the Preston logo is, it's actually rubbed off. Now, I think that's just through general wear and tear, getting it in and out the rod bag and different things, and someone's clearly scraped it and rubbed the paint off, but really it's not a very good thing, to be honest with you, that it's rubbed off and that. So yeah, you can almost see like the paint, I don't know if it's even, it doesn't like it's cracked, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's scraped off. So yeah, I don't know how it's happened. Yeah, it still works fine. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the design with this rod. I absolutely love the colour scheme. I love how it's where it says Dura Carp feeder. I love the like matte finish to it. It is a very nice rod, and also the handle for me is one of my favourites. It's got a nice cork handle, then it goes into sort of like this velvet material, and then it sort of goes thin and then gets wider at the butt section where it says Dura Carp. You do have a little Preston butt cap on the end of the rod as well. Again, that is really nice. And they do these in 9 foot, 10 foot, 11 foot, and I think a 12. I will put everything on the screen just in case I'm going balmy. And yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's the length they do it in. Down at the business end, I do have currently a feeder on this, so I'm gonna have to be careful. It does come with 2 quiver tips. And in the 9 foot version, I believe these quiver tips are 2 ounce and 1 ounce. So you're getting a nice variation. Now, unfortunately, on the Angling Direct website and other websites I've been on before, I can't actually find the sizes, which I always find that very irritating. Some rods will tell you the size, some will not. It's just one of them unfortunate things, everyone. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. The playing action I found in this rod is brilliant. You know, it's not too soft, but it's not too firm. It's just right. To be honest with you, it's strong as an ox. I mean, I've landed some carp here at Ravenfield Ponds on Bridge Pond, and the carp in here fight like warriors. So this thing has held up to the test. I remember one day, I think I had about 3 carp out, and I had full confidence in this. It was bent of a double, and it felt solid. And like I said, the playing action in this rod is brilliant. To be honest with you, for the price, I don't think it's bad for the price, everyone. The price for me, it's not the cheapest. Don't get me wrong, there's more cheaper 9-foot rods, but there's also more expensive 9-foot rods. I find this one, the Dura Carp feeder, is a good in-between. So if you want good quality but don't want to break the bank, this is your one. And again, if you say if you don't really want to budget, then again, this is a good go-to choice. Everything feels solid. One thing I've noticed, casting, I do feel like I can be very accurate with this rod. It's just something about when you get it in the hands with that nice little grip on the bottom, I just find that I can be accurate, and it feels very, very good inside the hand. Now, I can't comment on the 10-foot versions and the 11-foot because I haven't used them. I can only go on the 9-foot. This cast is very easy. It's gonna do you for most commercials, if not all commercials. If you're going on things like reservoirs and rivers, obviously you'd up it to like 11-foot, 10-foot. You know, you're not going to be using the 9-foot, but this is a commercial beast. It will, like I said, it'll do you for most commercials. I can easily get to far banks, simple as that. It's very smooth casting, especially when you pair it up with this reel that I might have told someone in the comments, but I'll not tell you what viewing because I'll save that for the review. The only thing was, when I ordered this rod, I did have to wait. I had to back order it and wait for it to come from, I believe it was Belgium or somewhere like that. I had to literally just wait because it weren't in stock. I don't know what it's like now for stock levels, but certainly when I was getting this, it was very, very difficult to get a hold of. So hopefully they've gotten back in stock. If not, I think the waiting time is around about 2 weeks, but it was well worth the wait. Like I say, it's a bit of a shame about the scratching on it, but that just happens. That's, you know, that's just one of them unfortunate things. I think sometimes as anglers, as rods get a bit battered and stuff. So the guides are really solid guides. The line just goes through the guides, absolutely perfect. And also, the 9-foot model is a 2-piece one. That's where you break it up there. And I've not noticed any cracking or anything like that. It's been a very good, solid rod. The quiver tips are nice and bright. They come in a standard plastic case that all quiver tips come in. Again, the rod bag, not special. It's just one of them little white cloth bag. Although this one's more of a sort of like a material finish. It's not very good. I'd always recommend getting your rods in a proper hold all, and that way you can keep them nice, clean and pristine. If you're looking for a mid-range rod, what's a decent price, it don't break the bank, but also it's not really, really budget end, I definitely recommend the Preston Dura Carp feeder rod. I think it's absolutely brilliant. The colour is lovely. I think a lot of people are going to like the colour of this rod, and a lot of people are going to enjoy it because it's so smooth at casting, feels beautiful, it looks beautiful, and it's strong as an ox. What's not to like about this rod? It's brilliant. And like I said, I've been using this now for, I've probably used it 4 sessions, and I'm really impressed with it. If you did enjoy this review, make sure you leave a like on this. Make sure you comment down below. I always like to hear what you lot have got to say. Subscribe for new videos every single week. It really does help the channel. It helps make more videos like this one. It's free of charge, doesn't cost you a penny. And share this video around, leave a like on it. And if you're fishing in this glorious weather, have a good one.